Cancer, welcome to your just-in-time tarot reading. If you're watching this, Cancer, trust there's a message here for you. If you're a regular, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. If you honored the call to click on this or it popped up in your feed, trust there's a message here. Sometimes the whole thing can like really resonate powerfully like a personal reading, and that feels really cool when that happens. But other times it can be like just a piece that, you know, really resonates for you, because this is a general reading, right? So you may have clicked on it because you have a question on your heart or the title resonated. So just be open to the message that comes through. My name is Bronya. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I have been around here for a little while, so I'm pleased to be with you today and bring through this message. Okay, we'll start with a couple of oracle cards, Cancer, and I have pulled the full moon in Leo energy, and it says, don't let pride get in your way. Now, this is a real energy of make decisions for yourself outside of the, you know, the opinions of others. I mean, oftentimes we might be worried, like, what will people think if I, you know, quit that job that looks good, you know, has a certain status, or if I leave my partner, what will the neighbors think? You know, oftentimes I think we live our lives for other people when really we're only accountable and answerable to ourselves, right? So don't let pride get in your way. Or maybe there's an apology or some forgiveness that needs to happen, but you might be, you know, that stubborn pride might just be in the way. Now, you could be dealing with a Leo. You might have a significant Leo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Let's keep going and see what this is all about, Cancer. The Mountain. Obstacles ahead, overcoming fear and perseverance. Okay, so maybe you're needing to overcome a fear barrier to move forward with something here. I mean, the Leo energy is the Strength card in the Major Arcana. It rules the spine and the heart in astrological terms. So I often say it's about having the courage to follow a call of the heart. Overcome the fear that might be holding you back. You're going to need to persevere. Yeah, there could be obstacles ahead, and some of those could be the opinions of others. Well, some of that could be within yourself as well. So it's a get out of your own way and move ahead. Yes, you're climbing a mountain, but there is a peak. And then after that, there is a smooth sailing down the other side. So maybe you're getting really close to the peak here, peak of a decision or an action. Let's go to the tarot. I'm using the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot. And this is a beautiful deck. I will link it down below for those of you who would like to check it out, because it's my latest favorite. All right, Three of Cups is here. This is really important because it's a celebrated outcome. It talks about growth, it talks about happiness, it talks about maybe the seeds that you've planted, you know, bringing some kind of result. So I feel that, you know, you're actually on a positive track here with the Three of Cups. You know, you're going to have reason to celebrate in the near future. The Ten of Wands is here, and I think this is what we need to push through to get there. And that is often, you know, a heavy cycle. And it usually is a completion energy, right? It's number 10, and the 10s in tarot are, you know, they are endings or completions of something that maybe has been really challenging or hard work. So I see the 10 of Wands being that bit just before you get to the peak, right? It's, you know, you've worked really hard for this, or you've worked 2 jobs, or you've tried everything in this relationship. You've really pushed. You've really persevered. Maybe there is just another little push that you're needing to put in here. But I just feel that you're very close to getting to the peak of the situation. And then things are going to, you know, really start, you know, flowing and falling into place. And that's your celebration point, Three of Cups. Okay, got the King of Pentacles here. You might be dealing with a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Or an authority, maybe, a real estate manager, you know, a bank manager, lending institution, or another type of authority with the King of Pentacles. Sometimes the King of Pentacles has a monetary aspect to it, or investment, commitment, contract. It's the Hierophant in the Minor Arcana. I mean, with it being the Hierophant in the Minor Arcana, it also talks about the spiritual teacher. So you have learned some really important lessons as you've been climbing the mountain here, but I just feel that that is almost complete. And generally, because the universe wants us to experience both sides of the coin, after a really sort of, you know, strong growth curve, we'll usually have a period where we get to kind of rest and pause and enjoy, you know, the outcomes and the growth. So yeah, you could be dealing with some kind of authority there. Queen of Swords. Yeah, because this is the Justice in the Minor Arcana. So maybe there is a contract here that you're either trying to end or enter into with this energy, right? Don't let pride get in your way. Stand your ground here. You might be initiating legal action or justice for some of you with this energy as well. But it's like, well, do I want to climb this mountain? This seems really hard. It could cost me a lot of money. But it feels important for you to balance the karmic scales, as long as it's coming from a place of not just doing this for the sake of unhealthy pride, but if we're really talking about wronging rights or, you know, like making sure things are fair and just, then that would be good reason. And you're being told that if you do climb this mountain, there is a win here. There's a celebrated outcome with the Three of Cups, okay? But yes, it might be an investment. Yeah, because Five of Cups sort of tells me that maybe you've gone through some kind of loss, grieving period here. There might have been the loss of money or, you know, the loss of opportunity, you know, with this kind of energy, loss of a job. And maybe, you know, you're thinking, well, look, that hasn't been fair. That wasn't right. So for some of you, there's maybe a legal component or contending some kind of contract, right? That's sort of what I'm feeling the most here. It's a very heavy situation with the Ten of Wands that's been weighing on you. So let's keep going. Five of Wands. Yeah, I mean, this is often conflict energy. And it can feel a bit unproductive as well. So you might have got to the point where it's like, I can't really move forward in this unless I sort of escalate this a little bit. And that could be your justice energy. I need to talk to an authority or get legal involved, or I at least need to take some action because I can't live in the tension point of the Five of Wands anymore. And, you know, sometimes it can be this has been happening over a long period of time as well with the Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands, and you're sort of getting to that point. It's like, I just can't do this anymore. It's feeling too heavy. Yeah, I know. I think we've definitely got a severing of ties with the Three of Swords. I mean, Three of Swords and Five of Cups is, you know, there's been an ending. There's been a grieving here. Feel like it, you know, with that King of Pentacles, this is probably not to do with love. I think it is to do with resources or home or house or, you know, investment. And, you know, I just feel that you're navigating that loss, but ultimately you're going to be told, you're told that on the other side of this is actually a win. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, but it's almost like making that decision, like, do I climb the mountain? Because maybe you need to outlay something here, whether that is energy, whether that is money, whether that is time, you know, and you've got to make that decision. Queen of Swords, making the decision, you know, to initiate this process. But the Page of Pentacles would indicate, you know, the golden gift coming your way. It would be an outcome that initiates a solid new beginning, and often it can talk about, you know, monetary payout or gain as well. So interesting message, quite a specific one. But I will leave it there. If you would like to follow this up with a personal reading, first link down below will pop you over to my website where you can check those out. I'll link you to my Instagram and TikTok because I'm really active and interactive over there with daily content different from here. And I'll also link my tarot resources. There's a free Learn Tarot Quick Guide, and I have 2 paid courses, an Introduction to Intuitive Tarot and also a more immersive online signature course where I teach a full foundation and my professional reading process. So I am just sending you all the love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.